and then start Twitch. So Twitch should be live, right? Manage stream. It says that I'm live. About to find out if I'm okay. I'm live. Pretty cool. Pop out the chat. And then we'll go in here. We'll edit this one, make it public. Done. And we'll pop up this chat as well. Like so. And yeah, I think that's all what we need. Yeah, I'm gonna do a ping now because I didn't do it last time, did I not? Right? Wait, where do I ping? I ping over here, right? Live streams. What is this Peggy 18 from last time's live stream? It's definitely Peggy 18. I mean, wait, what? No, wait, what did I say? What did I say? I take it back. Yo, what's up? Okay, so this time it will be about making. I just have a few hours, because then I will have to go. Friends and stuff, man. Like this, yeah. For the Discord thing, yeah. That's nice. But yeah, then I will have to go, and then. But tomorrow I think I will have a lot of time. I don't have anything really planned in, or at least I don't think I will go to the gym for a while. So I think I will have a lot of time to. Well, I will still read in the morning. So, but besides that, I think I will have a lot of time. You're back. Hello, Redstone Tutorials. How are you? Yeah. Not much time today, but maybe tomorrow. I want in this version of the thing, I'm just gonna check that I actually record the thing, because if yeah, Nugget, stream is on. I was watching your video, I guess it was for lightning in Vulcan, and there was Avacadabra Kurva. You know what that means in Polish? I actually don't know what that means. I just thought it was funny. I was like, lol, put it in. Yeah. That was not what I meant to do. Nobody saw that. Okay. Let's do a enemies roam by default. Okay, well that's pretty damn cool, you know, it just makes it better if that's actually what it means. Wait, where am I supposed to? Yeah, okay, so roaming enemies. So you want to take the enemies from just chilling, you know. Why am I getting this and this? What? Tech player collider hides inherited member component. Collider used keyword if hiding. But I don't want to create a new component. I want to take. I don't know what it's on about. Because in the enemy class, wait, we have here we have detect player. It's a prefab also. So here it should be a prefab. But anyways, it doesn't seem. Well, we can also go enemy. And there, detect player. So this is just gonna be like a range. It's a thing used to finding the player. So, yeah. We care not about the warnings. They are merely suggestions. Exactly. But for real, like, I don't, because this thing, okay, we can open it. And then the other one that I don't get is command buffer built-in render. Like, I don't have anything to do with it, right? Yeah, aggro radius. So you can see here, this is basically what it does. It has here the script, and it takes in the collider, so I just assign it here. Whoops, but here, and then I use it just to more easily be able to visualize how far that radius is, because I didn't want to have it as a float, because I was like, I can't see how far that is. I don't know if it's good enough or not. But with this, I can. I don't know. I think it's better like this. It's probably like a hell of an overkill, because I don't really need it. But it's also like I don't see how far otherwise it will reach if I don't have it. So yeah. They don't really have good debug tools, to be honest, in Unity. Kinda sad. Unreal Engine has much better debug tools. But yeah, okay. So the thing is now to get enemies to roam. Is there a way? Is there maybe even a built-in thing as just chilling? You know, get random position or something like that. Roam, random. Let's see what can I find here on random. What does it do? Does it do anything? Because I would just for it to get just a random position and just go to it. I would assume there would be such a thing already in here. But let's say Unity AI behavior random movement. How to make a random walking AI? Well, 11 minutes for that. That sounds absurd. Random AI walking. Animal AI random movement. Sure. Let's see if the read ones are a bit easier.
Today we're going to start our journey to making our first enemy AI. And for that we're going to be making a random patrolling AI. This is going to be the base state of what our AI enemy is going to do. It's going to be in this state until we get close enough to the point that I've made into our scene. We'll just dock that in our workspace somewhere. And we're going to click on this little plus icon here, and we're going to add package by name. Then we'll just copy paste this in. I'll try to leave that down below in the description. com.unity.ai.navigation. It's not listed as part of the usual packages because it's technically still experimental, but it works fine. Look for nav, allow our AI to walk and or UI, so it'll include nothing. And call this mistyped it. Actually, real quick, let's put another one. Nav mesh, nav bigs, and add a component up in Visual Studio. Nav mesh navigation. For a layer mask, look for where, and we could do that through. Then for the woods, we'll make the woods or not, and to be allowed to walk any one singular movement step. And use our AI to navigate if I will set for that. Equal to our level of nation actually insight from our true if our raycast finds anything directly below the random till by itself. So we're calling out when we make the nav layer that we set the player the entire for the video.
I guess you could do something like that.
Make
but for me it's like I would like to take a random position within. Okay, I guess I will not just watch. I thought it would just be like, here, boom, random navigate, but no. What I could do is just take a square, sure, and just shoot down a raycast. Apparently you could do that, I understood from the tutorial there. And from there you could find a position on the nav mesh where you could just make the AI move to. So I won't have a. We should actually have a location rather than target maybe here, because then we could have a, well, whatever. Let's create a new. Can I give just a location, a vec3? Or 3, and just call it move to. And then in here, yeah, okay. We will create a script. Yo, what's up? Who joined? Generate random location to move to. What should we call it? It's just generate location move to. I don't know. It's a long script name, but it's I don't know, a more convenient short name, so it's gonna be this. It's okay. So we can open it up. Like a random raycast with a certain distance from the enemy that will be target location. Is that how? Yes. That is how it will work. Exactly how it will work. So all we need is actually, we just need, when this to move to, I like the name, but what do we really need? We just need the So I will just call, yeah, this is kind of redundant. I just could have get random, well, I guess generate location and then get random location, and then you could pass in a, it's kind of dumb to create a whole class maybe for this actually when I think about it, because I could literally just make it in the generate random location. Yeah, I think this is pretty redundant. I will just actually do this. We don't need that. We will just do it directly in here. Nothing else is gonna need it. And if something else needs it, well, then we'll create a new class and just take the code over there, and then we'll change the code in here to just be more modular. But for now, I think that's just trying to optimize for something I don't know if I will even have. So action, I don't create action. We will call it random move. And move to yeah, move to random location. Or actually it's no, okay, this is just generate location. Yeah, all right, random location, and location will be stored. Come on. Wow. Oh, it's behavior trees, so you just yeah, it's I don't know how new it is, or if I'm doing something very wrong. I'm giving it some weird naming. It doesn't like that I put in 4 words for what it's supposed to do. It's like, you know what, that's one too many words. But yeah, let's go again. AI. Here, boom. Can I please move the thing? Okay. No, here, boom. Create action, boom. Generate random location. I'm just gonna say generate location. Will the action be called? Next, generate random location, and then we will take in where is the move to? Oh yeah, this will be a vector tree. My bad. Vector tree. Create. We will put it in there. Save that. Okay, perfect. What? God, I thought it crashed. I was like, God damn it! I didn't even get to the coding part. Okay, boom. Actually, can I just? Okay, nice. This is maybe not the best name actually now when I think of it. Okay, generate random. Well, I guess I will call it generate random 2. I think that's just smarter. So then it should be updated here as well. Yes, generate random to move to. Perfect. On start, we don't care about that, and we don't care about this. But this one we care about. So now here, what we will do is we will just take a... Just to make sure that it works. What is this? I guess. But it's... Oh, you know what? You know what? It will try to move to a very weird location. I think we should not try to change this value. That's y is... In Unreal, y is height, right? I hope it is height. Well, I can actually see easily if I go to the engine. If I go here, I press on this one, and then I move. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take that one instead. Yeah, okay, cool, cool, cool. So I actually want a branch here in that case. How do I just... Is there such a condition branch? Yeah. How does this work? And assign condition, yes. Okay, variable condition, comparison. And then if target is not null. God damn. Well, I guess this will be null. Will this be null by default? I don't know. We will find out. Oh wait, yeah, I don't. Whoops, it's trying to do that now. It's like, what the heck? Okay, so then we will not do this. Instead, we'll go here, and if it is equal to null, I hope. I don't know. I think this is how it works. We'll go into there. This is horrible. This is really, really bad. It doesn't matter. And else, we will generate random to move to, and then we will just have a self-navigate to move to. Yeah. Oh, target. Damn it. Can I have navigate to location? Perfect. And then we'll take self in here, and we'll take the move to there. God damn it! Why? Like, this thing just crashes every time I try to use it. It's like, oh no, how much did I lose? Please don't tell me. Well, I don't know. I don't care. Hello. See what is breeze is high. What? La brie is higher. Sure. I think the true fault is backwards, or am I dumb? I don't know even, like, because I assume that if I don't put a field there, it should be null, and if it is, let's see, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Perfect timing, Lucas crashed Unity. Yep. Okay. So here, if target is equal to, and then there's nothing to compare to. So if target is null, we will go to true, and then we'll just move to a random location. But if it is not null, then we will move to the target and try to... Or do we try to... What do we log attack? We don't need to log attack anymore. We're done with that. Yeah, perfect timing. Lucas just crash all the time. And then we can do this. Yeah. I'm making an AI. Yes. I think I'm making an AI. I'm not sure. Yo, somebody joined. Crazy. Okay, now I'll close this thing because I don't like having it on if I don't. Because it crashes. Okay, let's see if they move or if it just broke or something.
What broke?
But they still attack me, so that's pretty damn good. But they don't move to a random location. Oh, or do they? No, that is moving to a random location, right? Wait, how can I? Okay, I don't know what it's doing anymore. I would like to navigate in this one. Yes, perfect. Is it going in a random look? I don't know what it's doing. It's just saying bye, I'm out of here. I don't know where it's going, what it's doing. Well, okay, it won't try to do that though. Good. Okay, let's see what it's trying to do. Can I run debug on enemy? I don't know even if it's trying to do anything. Let's stop. Debug enemy 1. Okay, it doesn't seem that it can do a null comparison. Or whatever this is. So let's try, what else can you do here? Assign, condition, check distance. No. Oh no. It's not like I care or something. Oh damn. But that I care about. Okay. Let's see. Condition. Value change. Wait. Branch, try and order sequence. It's this thing I want. Oh, but not based on even. I just want a branch. Condition branch, yes. And then but how can I target? Why? It just crashes. I don't get it. Like I don't even do anything and it crashes. It's like what the heck? It's Unity is so good. Okay, let's go again. Okay. Oh no, I still have the old thing here. Rip Unity not liking this at all. Oh, yeah, so strong Unity has to kill it to keep it from taking over the world. Yep. To make my own engine. I'm trying. No. I think I will go back to Unreal. Let's see, what else do we have here? Random. Run in parallel until any fails. Run in parallel until any succeeds. Try in order. Run in parallel sequence. Condition branching. But it's literally that is the only thing I want. But I want to do... Because I don't... I just... Any are true. Why can you not just do a... What if I do this? And if it has changed? Well... Changed from what? From what? This is the only one that makes sense. Unity behavior, null branching. Okay, the simple is variable null condition. Okay, let's see. Well, I guess you could make your own. Or could I maybe do just a, let's see, is null empty? Yesterday I was messing around with files in C++. Like I wrote a code that lets me mess with files, and guess what? I messed up with Gingo's file, but thank God Gingo's managed to repair it. Yep. Sometimes Bimbo's good, sometimes Bimbo's bad. Okay, this one seems to be like a lot of branching stuff.
And there are two main high-level types of nodes. First is action nodes. These are the most common types of nodes that will be in your behavior graph. They tell your AI agent to perform some task. And these can be very simple, like, hey, stop moving, or as complex as you'd really like to make them. Then we have flow control nodes. These control how we execute those different actions and when we will execute them. There are a few categories of flow control nodes, and we'll talk about those as we go through. And now, before we jump in to start looking at this in Unity, if you haven't already used Unity behavior and you're looking for a high-level overview of what Unity behavior is and how to use it, I recommend you check out my other video, Introduction to Unity Behavior. I've got a link in the description and a card on the screen for it. All right, now let's take a closer look at all of these flow control nodes. I've opened up the sample scene from Unity behavior, which has an example graph. This is a great starting point because it has a set of action nodes that we can play around with different control flow nodes with. Unity behavior is designed to read like a story, so we can easily identify what will happen just by looking at the graph. We can read it top, down, left, to right. So here we can clearly see the agent here, self, will say, what should I do? And then we'll pick a random branch beneath this. We'll either say, self says, let me think about it, wait for 1 second, or we'll say, move to target location, pick a random target from any object in the scene tagged with targets. That target will say, pick me, and then this agent will move to that target. This random is a control flow node. It will control whether we go to the left branch or to the right branch. We can have as many different branches underneath this as we'd like, and this random node will just continually pick, self says, what should I do, to the sequence, and then sequence 2, let me think, and repeat in this order forever, each one with an arrow. But if one of these succeeds, it will not execute the next one in the sequence. So if we click play, what do you expect would happen? That's right, it's only ever going to execute the left one because nothing in there will fail. Now these three flow control nodes are allowing us to take multiple edges out down beneath it. Not all control flow nodes do this. In fact, most of them can't. If we were to go back to flow and pick one such as repeat, once we connect one of these branches, and then we try to connect the second one, we're prompted with this pop-up to say, hey, you can't do that because this one doesn't support multiple branches underneath it. You need to pick one of these and connect your nodes from there. In here we see all the ones we just saw, sequence, random, try and order, but there are a few new ones such as run in parallel, which in this case wouldn't make a lot of sense. However, these run in parallel are very powerful because it allows us to define discrete behaviors and execute them simultaneously. You can think of these as working similar to having multiple mono behaviors on the same game object, both with their own update loop. They're also running on the main Unity thread, but they're happening in parallel, kind of. Run in parallel will execute all of the branches that you connect underneath it. Run in parallel until any succeeds will obviously stop once one succeeds, and run in parallel until any fails, and run in parallel until any completes work the exact same way with just those different conditions. You can change this parallel mode in the inspector with this dropdown. If we close this, we can see, okay, we can repeat any branch that we like, and we can even
I'm not focusing at what he's saying. I'm focusing on what he's doing.
assign conditions. When should we repeat? If we take this repeat and bring up the inspector, it defaults to forever. But we can say it should repeat until success, fail, or on arbitrary conditions. This is quite powerful and gives us a lot of flexibility built in. Another really interesting flow control node is the cooldown. If we were to set up a try and order that goes to a cooldown with a 5-second cooldown, and then that moves to target location, and the second branch being the let me think about it, if we click play, what this does is throttles how frequently we will choose to move to a target location. The first execution will take that agent and make them move. However, the second execution, it will determine that that cooldown is not yet elapsed, so we will force let me think about it. But it's important to note that this cooldown is based on when it executes, not when all of its children execute. That's why we see the second loop execution can come back to move to a target location again. A similar time-based node is the timeout node. If we set this to timeout after 3 seconds, remember because we're using try and order, the left, oh, okay, well, let me think of abort node, that we want the
I mean, I could go with an abort
and start moving
in that case,
that can be achieved very easily
with a combination of
the entire tree. We can just restart the tree, and that behaves. Also, we can see under flow, we have conditional. We have a conditional branch and a switch. So for a branch, we can assign, again, arbitrary conditions in the inspector if any or all are true, and we can assign as many conditions as we'd like to check. For example, if we would say variable condition, variable comparison, if some condition is true, let's make them say, let me think about it. Check. For example, if we would say variable condition, variable comparison, if some condition is true, let's make them say are true, and we can assign.
Wait, what? Branch on
as many conditions as we'd like to check. For example, if we would say variable condition, variable comparison, if
variable comparison,
some condition is true.
So, am I missing something? What? Wait.
Yo,
the chef. What? Branch on. What is he doing that I'm... Wait, what the heck? Why does he have more options than I do?
What?
Some condition. Not distance. Variable condition.
Let's make them say.
How did he get that equal?
Variable comparison. If some condition.
Variable comparison.
Is
target.
true.
Some condition. What is some condition? What is some condition? I don't have a some condition. I literally just have target.
Let's make them.
I don't have that. What the heck? What? Or is it just a boolean? And then I'm gonna do test. So if I do this, and that's a test in there. Ah, okay. Do I have to make a separate script that... Why? Why would I do that? Or a new version of Unity, or an old version? Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Say, let me think about it. If that condition is false, then we might move to a target location. Now, one thing that makes Unity behavior much more powerful than your standard behavior tree is you might want them to execute both of these. Maybe only when the condition is true, you want them to say, let me think about it, but regardless, you want them to move. With a normal behavior tree, you basically have to duplicate this right side underneath the left side as well. But with Unity behavior, we can take self says, let me think about it directly over here into this other sequence, and it will prompt us to insert a join node. Wait for any or wait for all. Wait for any allows us to say, if we come through either of these two branches above, we're still going to do the below. If we have something like wait for all, that doesn't really make sense on a conditional because you would never execute both the true and false case at the same time. Wait for all is very useful in parallel executions when you want all of the branches to have to complete before we move on. Similar to the condition, in some cases, we have an enumeration and we want to do discrete different things based on a particular value. That's where the switch comes in. This allows you to select any enumeration that you have tagged with a Blackboard enum attribute, or you can create new ones right here in Unity behavior. On the Blackboard, you can go plus enumeration, create a new enum type, quickly create that, and it'll generate a script for you. Then once you have it on your Blackboard, you can hook up to the switch and it will generate nodes for each of those potential options. Then from each node, you can route to whichever branch you need. And because again, this is a behavior graph, we can join multiple of these together with something like a wait for any. And while this graph doesn't particularly make sense, this shows some of the power of it being a graph and not strictly a tree. We're almost through all of the built-in control flow nodes now. We have an inverter and a succeeder. I'm not 100% sure on either of these what the use cases are, but what the inverter does is inverts the return status of the nodes beneath it. If we assume that self says, let me think about it, cannot fail, nor can wait for 1 second, that means that this left side will always fail because both nodes here will always return success. Conversely, on the right side, with a succeeder, it forces
I don't know. But I think if it's completely new, yeah, probably. But you know, anything is harder than C++ if it's new, you know. But once you get used to whatever, you know, then C++ is easier than everything. Wait, what? That's the same thing. No, wait, what? And yeah, forget what I was trying to say. I don't know. Okay, so that could work, but I think I could also probably go with the... Let's see, if I try to... If I get rid of this, please don't crash. Please don't crash. And then I will go like this. And then try in or execute branch in order until one succeeds. I could go for this one. And then I will do a abort here. Abort. So basically we fail. Assign condition. Variable condition. Comparison. Wait, but this is the same. But now I'm at doing the same thing that I did before, but I had this one working before. Wait. Cancel. Wait. Condition. Why? I'm just gonna Because it's basically this thing. I saw this video
Creating
yesterday.
AI for Unity games was always a bit problematic, since you either had to use a paid asset or create your own custom AI solution. But not anymore, since in Unity 6 we have a new, officially supported, and more complex graph. To create a more complex setup where the enemy can actually detect the player, you can create a custom detector, and right-click, select create to do. I'm going to target detector has a tag. We have also a value. Use turner detector because I can target detector where check if target enemy will be flow nodes, so those violet ones. Here is an example where I have created. And if you want to create a behavior-like type of AI, you can use the case and use switch node and the animator component graph of game object. The game object, if it has a number, I'm going to set it to just speed. We have some variables, behaviors. It already has.
Yeah, I think it was this one I watched
have already prepared
yesterday.
A more complex graph to create a more complex setup where target has a on start, and if following me because we.
So wasn't it this one that I? Oh no, it was this one, right?
This one and confirm. Now we will see this violet flow node, but the graph is a bit mingled. What we can do is select all the nodes, find custom nodes for our text, but it will return. What we can do is define the same sequence by placing these two will never.
There.
And let's
So
connect
they just
this
put
to our
if has.
basically chase logic.
But
and now if we select this abort if, we can assign a condition to it. So in the inspector, let's assign a condition. We're going to check variable conditions and variable value changed. Now this condition was added to our graph, and we can select our target from the blackboard. Let's assign it here. So if the target
So
is changed,
just
so
has
this value
changed?
from game object to null, this branch will be aborted, and this self-navigates to will never run. It will just finish running because this abort if overrides its behavior. That's why we call those violet nodes flow nodes, because they control the flow of our graph and can override.
Oh, okay, well then. If has changed. And then I want it open. Okay. I guess we could use the branch. But does that make sense? Let's see. Conditional branch confirm. If it doesn't, then I will not use it. But if it does, then I will use it. Let's see. Condition, assign, value change, and target. Save that. Debug. This enemy will follow along. And let's see. Oh. Oh, okay, so it does move. I don't know, that cube is having some hell of a time. Let's try again by restarting the game. Yay! Look at the crazy movement I have now.
Yo, you got textures on the beans.
Text? No, that's not even mine.
Oh.
Those are just...
Yeah, I know they're not textures, but like, yeah, you know what I mean. Something.
They are something, indeed. Pretty cool. And then if I move closer, they should start targeting me. They should. Oh, oh. I think it, yeah. It just stopped working after the first targeting. Yummy. I don't know, can I even attack this small kiddo? No, I can't. I'll just yeet it off the map instead. I can't. Okay, so it got fucked. Wait, what happened in chat? For some reason, I hate game engines Scratch and Lua or any block programming language. Yeah. Agreed. Alien mode activated. Which one them is moving? Then loop it. I think this is better to go with a. It's gonna crash again. I swear it's gonna crash again. I'm gonna lose it. We will go like this, and then try run. Execute branches in order until succeeds. What? And then we will have a abort here. Yeah. Abort. And this. What the heck? Can I move this arrow? And it will go. So it will be the same setup as before, but now with just the. Come on! It's as soon as I assign that target thing that it crashes every time. I should not assign target anywhere, I should just leave it empty. Oh my god, I lost the whole thing, so it's gonna crash again as soon as I assign. No. Look, I'm gonna assign a target and it's just gonna crash. Oops, that was not the thing I wanted. Delete that. Value change, I assign not self, target. Okay, it didn't crash. Crazy. And then here, try. And let's see. Okay, they do move. It's kind of weird because there's not much to look at reference. Let's see. Now they should. Yeah, okay. Why is that? Is it attacking me? I think it is attacking me. Okay, they do attack me now. I don't know. But it's so weird because they attack and then they walk away. Yeah, fuck. No, I'm not going to Godot. No, no. I go to Unreal if I give up on Unity. I'm gonna debug enemy 1 and see what it does. Currently, it's just moving to random locations. It should be. It says that it has found me, and let's see. What does it put the target? If Unreal hates me too, then I will just make my own engine. Attack me! Attack me!
Yeah, Lucas, I don't recommend making your own engine, okay? You have to be like very Sigma like me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and also we have like 6 days, so I mean.
Why behavior tree not have a null check branch option? Like that's stupid. I actually have to create another variable that will keep a null. Like that makes no sense. Why can I not drag this thing? Okay, now I can. Oh, I didn't even do it. I just scrolled out. I scrolled out. That's what I did. No. I scrolled out. That's literally all I did. Why? Why did it crash? Ah. Oh yeah, I should read that. Okay. This is so fun. So I will have to do a branch that it has a bool. Okay. You know what? I will do it. It will be super stupid, but it will work. Because I can't branch on null, so I will branch. I will I will take in here assign target and update bool, and then I will just go bool, and this will be a boolean, like so. Maybe bool value, so it's easier, so it doesn't. And then in here, bool value is basically will be equal to this. This is so dumb. So if target value is equal to, wait, I can just say equals null. Can't you do this? Convert source type. But that's literally what I'm doing over here. What the hell? Yeah, you need a live ping roll. Or is it just bool? Like that? Cannot convert source type bool target to type unity behavior blackboard bool. So I cannot do true? Okay, I cannot do that. What is wrong with this? Let's see. It's probably similar to this. Oh, this is the same. It should be fine to have just bool like that. I'm forgetting something. That value. Bam. So if this one is equal to null, then it will be equal. Well, I will just say not equal to null. So that means that, wait. So if this one is something, then it's not equal to null and it will be true. If it is equal to null, then it is null and it will be false. Yes, perfect. This is dumb. And then here will be like boolean has target. I will just put it there. And then we'll remove this and do a branch and open up the inspector, assign. There was the, what the heck? What happened? I want to do this. Okay. Condition. Oh, no. And then we'll literally just take in this one. Boom. And if has target is true, we go here, else we'll go here. Wow, look at that. That's so pathetic. Let's go. Think we're super duper well before saying anything, or I will kidnap Lucas. How will you kidnap me? And no more videos. Ha ha ha. No. Don't kidnap me. So yeah, now they walk randomly, right? Yeah, and if I move closer, yeah, now they attack. Yeah, now they attack. Yes. See, now it works. It's a stupid solution, but it's a solution. And then they just continue roaming. And if I move in close again, is it this? Wait, am I actually out of range? Oh, what? Yo. Oh wait, that one is attacking me, right? Okay, it just takes some time. Why? Probably should give them some angry eyebrows. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, that's the most silliest solution, but it's a solution that works. Oh my, why can you not just use a null check on a game object? Like, what the fuck? Can you make your own branch? I have already done the search. We do a weekly search history reveal, not weekly, but quite frequent on the internal live streams. So yeah, you can join that. I would call that enemies roam. Now enemies combine. So let's see. We can take that in here. This will be a bit well, now I need an enum actually, because what I need basically is a bit different of a check, you know, because let's say there is let's stick with boxes. Boxes are cool. Everybody loves boxes, you know. Boxes make sense. We have this. We have yellow, and we will have a red box. Okay. And this is basically the enemy's behavior here, okay? And then we'll take the player. Boom. So we will have roaming. I don't know, Romain? How do you spell roaming? Roaming like that. I don't know. And then we will have attack player. And then flee from player. Basically combine with other enemy. Well, I guess this could be like if it's small, it will just flee, and if it can find another enemy nearby, it will try to move towards it. Yes. So yeah. So that's we need roaming, we need attack, and flee combined. Well, retreat. Yeah, let's do that. We need 3 states. So this one, well, now it's not redundant anymore because now we will just change it to an enum. Enumerator, create new enumerator. Let's say AI decision. I don't know. Member 1, it roam. Add and another one, and then we'll call this one attack, and then the third one will be retreat. What is Dani Jam? Hello, who joined it on Twitch? It's Infermingo. What is Dani Jam? Dani Jam is, if you know the epic YouTuber Dani. Well, there's a jam just named after him, basically, and he might do some, like, judging on it. But that he died out. No. He's alive and well. He's alive and well. Well, I haven't seen. I don't even know this guy. But I think he's alive and well. At least what I read. So you know, from his potential best friends. But he's also online on Discord from time to time. You know, and he do post comments on videos and stuff. You know, crazy stuff. So yeah, I think it good. But roam, attack, and retreat. I think retreat is kind of like a combined, but love his content, to be honest. Though I'm doing Android development with Java, but yeah, I wish you the best of luck for the jam. Thank you, and you with your Android development with Java. That's interesting. I thought Android was. Oh, like yeah, yes. I just once tried to do something with Android. I think it was C#, but yeah. Oh, I don't remember. It was some time ago. I'll move forward to Kotlin after learning Java properly. Okay. I'm about to complete my first year in computer science. I don't know what undergrad means, but I guess. Okay, junior. Amazing. I got this. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we're learning Java in uni, so that's cool. Graduate this year, and I'm about to graduate this year, and I'm about to move towards MSc computer science. Are you enjoying? Well, Yeah, I guess. I actually have like I'm doing. Think I will switch to. I think it's still computer science. I'm not sure, but like computer engineering or like a little bit more or less like towards like it's still like programming, but it's more low level and more physics and maths and these kind of things. I think it sounds cooler. No, I just find that with the I guess I mean that I think I learn more and better on my own, or like I know what I want to learn, kind of when I decide what I want to learn. You know, interesting. I wanted to computer engineering because I am interested in microprocessors as well as Arduinos and much more, but I can't do it because I have done computer science. Yeah. Yeah, I have an Arduino at home as well, and I don't know, probably do something about it. But I would like there's so many things I would like to try out. Like I would like to try something with a Raspberry Pi, or making a own server. I don't know, for something funny. I don't know, but weird stuff, you know. Just trying weird shit out and see what happens. But for now, there's so many other plans. Like I have a stack of ideas I want to try out. NAS server for my house. Yeah, I guess home labbing. I want to do, I guess, I don't even know the term, but, you know, just do weird stuff and, yeah. Network attack storage. Okay, now I see. You know, that makes sense. I think it would be like I think it would be super cool because I also have like a lot of stuff that now that I do these YouTube stuff, I have like a lot of footage that I just it takes like kilobytes. What am I saying? Gigabytes, almost terabytes of storage. I would like imagine if I just had a server where I could just upload it all to, and well, I need to better network and shit as well then. But you know, that would be pretty damn cool instead of having it all pile up on my computer, actual computer. You can do it with an external SSD and Raspberry Pi. Yeah, probably can. But I will wait until I don't know, until I get some more money. Right now, I just do what I can do. That doesn't cost me anything, except for time. But you know, well, I still put some money into like I just bought the green screen that I used for my latest video, and I tried to buy better equipment to produce better videos. But besides that, you know, it's pretty. I try to not spend too much money on anything really. I just want to do better videos. But once I get money, oh boy, you know, I'm gonna put even more money into making better videos. And you are thinking more. Yeah, I think it's good that to think more financially. I think probably the next step I would do is just buy a new phone, because this one is like it gets the job done. But I would like to have because I'm gonna start recording my green screen with my phone because my webcam is shit. So I will switch to use my phone instead. But my phone it's still an upgrade from the webcam, but it could still be better. And it's also a bit slow. It's starting to see the ends of its last few days that it has left on this planet. Yeah, I have done a assembly. In school we did MIPS assembly. I did assembly 6502, but I read on assembly x86 and assembly 8086. Because yeah, I thought I was gonna do something with that first, but I was like, you know what? It's just easier to draw stuff with 65. 60. Wait, what? 6502. Wait, yeah. So then I went to that one instead, and yeah, it went all right. But you only have 3 registers there, and 2 of them they have to, X and Y has to be mediate between A in order to, if you want to use them directly with each other. It's weird. I'm from Finland. Yeah. Let's see. Netherite. Hello, Lucas. Big Nutter. Hello. Okay, it's probably gonna crash now again. I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna do a switch, right? So we'll do this, and we will do this one, and we will not use this one. Instead, we'll go here, and then if it's on attack, we will go here. If it's roaming, we'll what? We'll take this one. I'll move it a bit over here. And then if retreat, that one will have a little bit of special case. I don't know, I think it would just be easier to program that using script or like C# rather than doing any... maybe I could do some sort of... I don't know, let's see. My girl is from Finland, but I am not from there, but hey, hauska tavata. Yeah. Yeah, hauska tavata. I'm actually Finn-Swedish, so like, I do speak Finnish, but my mother tongue is Swedish. But that's nice that your girlfriend is from Finland. Really nice. It's a cold country, the happiest in the world, apparently. Somehow. But yeah, today I will only be alive for a couple of hours because there's other things, life. And but tomorrow I think I will be longer terms alive. Alive. I got I'm just gonna read in the morning because I prefer reading in the morning because otherwise I won't read. I don't know whether to move to Finland or move to Canada with my girl. My girl is scared of me coming there because she said the reason Finland doesn't like foreigner coming so that's why we target Canada. Yeah. It is true. I'm not really that like I just say what I also hear. I am not that deep invested into this whole situation, so I don't think I can have a fair like say in it. Oh, hello, Lucas with a Z. You're also here. I'm reading people from both YouTube and Twitch. I'm live on both platforms, but yeah, I don't know much about like the situation, to be honest, and I don't like to have an opinion because like I'm pretty uninformed. So yeah, but Finland is pretty like nice. The only thing I could say as a citizen, it's really nice. So yeah, that I'm informed of because I am a Finnish citizen. But yeah, it's long winters, short summers, and shit in between. 48 Celsius during summer. That's a lot, yo. Yeah, probably should read out the whole sentence or snow from YouTube. I love winter a lot, man. Where I come from, it's like 48 Celsius during summer. Yeah, that's hot. Like I'm like, if it's 10 degrees Celsius outside, I'm putting on my t-shirt. You know, it's hot. And you have like 5 times more. Let's see, YouTube, Lucas. My internet is so bad because when I download something big, it hogs all the connection. Yep. I have, like, so imagine 48 Celsius. Yeah, I have been to Spain a couple of times. And I don't know, I think it was like 40 degrees there. And like, I was dying, bro. Like, I couldn't sleep. I don't know how to explain it. It was bad. It was just bad. Good, yeah. Okay, you're installing OBS. That's good. That's good. Okay, but this should still work the same way, except for we have to update this script. Can I double click on it to open it? No, I can't. Crazy. Here. So this one will have to take in. How do I? Oh, wait, I can probably do the edit definition. Perfect. This will be a... No. This will be a... This one. Confirm. Yes. Oh, shit. What did I do? Oh, no. Okay, I can just probably do this and it should poop itself. Why do I call it bool value? This is not good. We will change this to target. Oh no, did the whole thing die? Maybe it did. AI, I will just call it AI enum instead. I think that's AI enum, and we will change target there, and then AI enum. Let's think. Why is it called target still? Okay. Let's see. I'm hoping to see another video from you on YouTube. I subscribe, waiting for the video. Of course. Erk, you need to set up commands. I don't even know how to set up commands. But I could look into that. Yeah, I could learn how to do it. I just mainly do stuff that is like, well, I guess now you have put a request on it, so I guess that means that somebody wants it and I need to do it then. I will figure out what Twitch commands are to begin with. And then I will do some. Do you have any? I guess you could ask. I have actually in the... Oh, thank you. On my Discord, I also have a suggestions channel where you can put suggestions and you can just... I try to look through them and like really write down them and go through with them to make sure that, like, if I can do it, I will do it. And if people want commands in the Twitch chat, I will do commands in the Twitch chat. I will put this one actually in here. And then I will write here, Twitch, chat commands. I try to do this, I don't know. Would people be interested to watch me watch a video about how to do Twitch commands and implement them? I don't know. I try to do those things off cam because I think that's like just, I don't know. Maybe somebody would like to know. Make sure you look at this. Make sure to look at this up as well and understand the commands.
Hi, hello, how?
No, they won't. They won't be, to being honest. No, that's why I ask. I appreciate honesty. But yeah, you can also, if you do a suggestion in the Discord, I should probably encourage more people to like actually look into suggestions and like actually vote on them, because if many people like, it would help if a lot of people just went like upvote on something, like, because yeah, I should maybe ping people like, hey, there's no, that's too much, that's just irritating. But yeah, Discord will help because people would like to know the link to your Discord. You can do stuff like that. How about that? Okay, wait. Yeah, I will look into it. I got them both here, so I will just make them big and annoying, so I will look at them when I will see them here. I'll be like, oh yeah, there they are. No, I put a reminder. Probably get it for the next stream. I will have it, some command at least. But yeah, I will take that. At least that Discord thing seems to be your link or something. You should visit a computer competitor from your category, which is software and game development. Check out their commands by writing commands. Look at the list and find us. Oh, you can do that too? Damn. I will just... Oh, wow. That sounds like a good idea. Wow, you have so many good links here. I will also take this one for later. Can I... Why? What? Okay, I'm reconnecting. Okay, cool. Why is it bullying me, this thing? Okay, cool. For example, I think you can write down commands and I hope it's followers only. This is to enhance the user experience for your followers and make it a lot easier for everyone. I think it's a great thing to do, yeah. Thank you. Maybe you can do something similar on YouTube as well. I will just I like this. Boom. I will take this one. Make that. And then I will take this and I will say Twitch. Oh wait, that one has also YouTube, I think, there. So, but let's see, YouTube. Wow. Bam. Why? Why? Oh, I locked it. How do I? What is happening? Bam. Yeah, you can for sure. I don't know much about YouTube. I did streaming on Twitch, so I know the ins and outs. Also, set up payment setup to get tips donation from your followers. You need PayPal for that. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody has really said that they really want to pay me some days. I was like, and I guess I could set up at some point something, but yeah, I'm maybe sometime soon. Once I feel like I actually do provide something good for people to watch, I'm still mostly learning on how to do something good for other people. So I'm like, should I charge?
You are providing funny content, so
Yeah.
you are providing good things for us.
Yeah. Consider that you have a bunch of subscribers on YouTube. You should promote your streams in Discord. Trust me, having these things already set up before and always helps. Yeah. I do on the Discord. I do ping, but I don't provide any links because I don't know. Does it change? That probably does change, but I have a plan to make a Discord bot next after this, probably, hopefully, and to that I could probably do something when I go live. It would do all of the things. Yeah.
Question, but from where are you reading those comments? Because I want to comment on something too.
Oh yeah, I'm reading it from Twitch chat. So yeah, on Twitch, people would be interested in seeing how you made the Discord bot, you know. You should have that for video. Yeah, it's gonna be, this is also gonna be a video. I tried to, like, I tried to do so that I am live on as much as possible, because what I used to do was that I was live while doing the other videos as well, just on Discord, but I was like, I could probably also just do normal live stream to find other people who might be interested in knowing and like talking or something like that. So I'm doing that too now, and it seems to work so far. I think it's pretty cool. And then I make a video, so like people who follow the live stream just know most that happened, but I think the video editing, I don't do live streams on that. I do internal live streams on the Discord when I do video editing for people who wants to know that as well, but I don't do that on YouTube or Twitch. Maybe I could do that. Would that be interesting for people to watch? It would be so, because like how many takes I take from doing voiceovers and acting on the green screen is just dumb as hell. Like people would just see so many mistakes. It's a good job on that for sure. I will recommend my friends because they are game developers and also develop mods for Warhammer. Oh, I haven't played Warhammer, but I really would love to, I think. But the problem is that if I find a game I like, I get stuck on it for hours and I can play like 14 hours a day. It's bad. Probably longer also, like it's really bad. So I'm like, I was a bit afraid of trying out new games. So I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. I got to catch my dinner, man. I will lurk for now. All right. All right. I want to try it actually, but yeah. Okay. Thank you so much and enjoy your dinner. I will be addicted, no doubt about it. Hello, Turtle21. Try my summer car. No. No. You thought... I really thought you would look different, Lucas. Do you mean that, like, am I uglier than you thought? Or sexier, you know? Am I charming you? I learned some C-Trap. It will destroy your sanity. I'm not really much of a car guy, to be honest. So I don't know if I would enjoy my summer car, to be honest. Well, I don't drink alcohol either, so I don't know. Like, I don't like cars, and I don't... well, I don't like cars. That's a complete lie. I'm not that interested in cars. Well, that's also a lie. Not as much as you would assume I got it to be. Yeah, that's more like it. And alcohol, I don't like at all. Yeah, that's the only one that is true there. Doesn't matter, you can drink... so... So if target is not null, we will attack, else we'll roam, and then we'll do another if is equal to attack. Then we need to check also that we are like in a good state to attack, or the AI is in a good state to attack. It's a very good game. I'm not interested to, and I play it to destroy my sanity and end up dying in the game, so my save file is gone. You can die in my summer car. That's crazy. I didn't know about that. I didn't know you could do that. That's crazy. Now the only thing I need to do here is that if target... Yeah, we need to get the root, so... transform... No. Just transform... How do I get... Can I go game object? Yeah, that transform dot root dot local scale dot x is smaller than... We will just go simple as this, which well, this is basically what it needs to be. Then target dot game of value that transform dot root dot scale local scale dot x. Oh yeah, we can do this if we are attacking, and then it turns out that we have this. Then we'll say that it's equal. It looks horrible, but it's actually what I need to do. Then we will retreat.
By the way, you can do distance checks by vector3.distance. You can do vector3.distance to get a distance float.
Oh. Yeah, no. This is I'm not doing a distance, I'm doing a scale check. But yeah, okay. What is game object? It's a game object. I will show you. So in Unity, all of these, like these main things here, like if I create an empty here, it creates a game object. A game object is literally just a, well, it's, I don't know, do you use Unreal or something like that? It's literally just a object. And then you can just put on like components on that object or game object. So for example, in enemy is a game object. Inside of enemy you have capsule component, mesh component, rigid body component. But inside of enemy object I also have, for example, health bar of a game object, which has a lot of other components, and then it has another game object that has a game object that has a game object that has components, you know? Yeah, that's good. How much time do I have before I have to go? I think I'm starting to run low on time. No, I still have plenty. We chilling. Oh fuck, no, I'm lying. I need to go in 5 minutes. I'll start going. But yeah, I think just working on the retreat would be the next thing. Let's see if this works so far. So right now we should still have the same behavior that we have had from before. So it's just walking around, and this one should just stand still now. I don't know, it doesn't do anything. Do you attack me? It doesn't attack me. What the fuck? Am I not good enough for you? Is that what you're trying to say? Let's see. Enemy 1. Let's see what is going on in the behavior tree. It's quite... I prefer like the Unreal Engine's behavior tree visualization. Like, it's way better. Oh! Well, I never assigned anything to it, so no wonder. We need to say that, yeah, target needs to be target. And AI decision. And we don't need this one anymore. This one can go bye-bye. Okay, let's try again. I see you said something in the Twitch chat. I will soon answer. Let's see. So if I now move up, nothing happens. Why nothing happens? Debug enemy 1, because enemy 1 should be getting... It has roaming. Why does it have roaming? And now if I move away, it still has roaming. Wow. Let's see. Is the enemy behavior graph made in Unity or is it something else? What was the theme for the game jam? It's a Unity package. You can install it and just use it. The theme is attraction. Oh yeah, I need to make the enemies attracted to you. I forgot about that. To you. That's how you spell enemies. Like that. Yeah, I only have 5 days and 19 hours remaining. It's okay. It's I also will lose 2 days of that, so I actually just have 3 days and 19 hours. But I'm like already like it's not that I'm just gonna make it as good as I can for the jam. And then after that, it's gonna be... I pretty much have most of it already. What I want, I just want to make probably some animations and models to this. And it's like, okay, maybe a map as well and some spawn system. But, you know, it's like, I upload what I upload and then that will be it, you know. But I will probably like do a little bit more tweaking on it just so I feel that I'm happy about the game as it is, and then I will just leave it and move on to the next project. Yeah. I don't know if I will continue. Unity is pretty cool. I like how you don't need a separate header file for the CPP, like a source file and a header file, but yeah. It's also a lot easier to... I don't know. I think it's nice because I see things differently from doing stuff in Unity now. So if I go back to Unreal, I will see how to structure things a little bit differently, because I think a lot of these things, how they are structured in Unity, is just super nice. I think I can apply the same idea in Unreal, but I didn't think you could do that like that. So yeah, crazy. Yeah, I'm still confused why the attack didn't work out, because it got in here. It was... target was not null. Oh, but then I returned this. That's why. Return AI enum. No, wait. Yeah, I should actually get going. This is the problem. I need to do a return. Okay, this is... I should just completely rewrite how I do this thing. But this one will be return failure, because we don't have a reference. But this one will return success. That's why it failed, but I don't know. This is a bit weird way of going about it. Okay, now I'm 100% sure it should just work. But I will go after, if no matter the situation is right now with this thing. Just gonna check that. Now this one should basically stand still. Yeah, and this one should try to attack me. Yep. And if I move away, this one should start moving around. Yeah. And if I move back in, it should stand still. And that one should try to attack me. Yeah. It does. Okay, it works. Crazy stuff, right? And if I eat a little bit of food, this one should also become confused and do nothing if I go close to it. Yeah. Now what? Is it... Are you moving? You should stand still. How dare you move? Yeah, it's actually moving. I don't know. Oh, wait. I'm actually not big enough. Oh, wow. Okay, now it should not move. What? Fuck you. Okay. I think it's almost working. We'll still have to figure out why that's... I think it's just I'm not really understanding the behavior tree correctly, and I also don't understand how to debug it correctly. But if I learn that, this will be flawless. Okay. When do you have to leave? Just wondering if I can install Unity in time. Yeah, I have to leave now. So I will go now. Probably won't be back later. Maybe I will be back later. Probably I won't be back later, but maybe. But at least tomorrow, I promise there will be a long stream session. Alright, I have to meal prep tomorrow. No, I don't have to meal prep. I should not meal prep. Okay, so it will be a long session tomorrow. I will try to plan in a long session tomorrow. Alright, but I will see you guys maybe later today, but at least tomorrow or within 24 hours.